gout, it's because of the foods you eat. It's been the foods you've been eating. So your body's so used to you eating those bad foods that you start to develop diseases over time.
And you know, just kind of going back also in a more spiritual sense, you know, not saying that you ain't spiritual, you know what I'm saying, but like going back into another sense about it, also on the twofold side of it, man, what you eat mentally and what you eat spiritually, man, you're gonna regurgitate that back out. So you know what I'm saying, you dealing with wickedness all day, you know, being around wicked people, being around, you know, people who sin continually, you start to gather those demons on you, man. And you're gonna regurgitate the way that you see people do things, you're gonna regurgitate that back out as well.
Can I read this real quick? This is Proverbs chapter 3, starting at verse 1. My son, forget not my law, but let thine heart, which the word heart means is la'ab in Hebrew, which is referring to your mind, keep my commandments, for length of days and long life and peace shall they add to thee. So this is from Proverbs chapter 3. So you know, this is stuff you have to understand, man, where it's not, that's how deep this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding is, man. This is why people are so bugged out into their own opinions of what they believe in life, or what they want to do, how they react to certain things or certain events that go on, like this people getting murdered off right now. You're having another damn Holocaust right before your very eyes.
I
just want to make a quick point. I asked the brother where he read from. Where was it again?
That was Proverbs chapter 3.
And like the brothers were saying earlier, you read from the Old Testament. That's stuff, I don't have to listen to that stuff. I'm going by the New Testament. And now bring out that famous scripture. It's that one commandment: love thy brother as thyself. And that's it. That's the whole of the law. Well, we're gonna break that down right now. Go ahead.
This is book of Matthew, chapter 22, verse 39. And the second is like unto it. Thou shalt read Matthew 22 and 38. This is the first and great commandment.
I'm sorry, 37.
Matthew 22 and 37. Yahweh said unto him, Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind. This is the first and great commandment. And the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
And they'll say that that's it. They'll say that that's it. Keep going.
And these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets.
And they'll say that's it. All I got to do is love my brother as myself. I'm straight. I'm taken care of. But they're using that as a crutch for wickedness, so that they can do what they want to do. Because it's too hard to get into these scriptures. I'm gonna give it right back to you. It's too hard to get into these scriptures. It's too hard to understand. But all we just have one question: what is love? How do you love? Brothers already getting the precept right now. 1 John. Get 1 John 5 and 2. That's it. What is the love? What is the love of the Most High? How do I love? I got you. Go ahead. This answers that question right there. You saying all I gotta do is love my brother. Well, how do I love my brother? Okay. This is 1 John. Can I kill him? That's not love. Can I steal from him? That's not love. Can I bear false witness against him? No, that's not love. Where do all those ideas come from? The Old Testament. Am I right? Go ahead.
This is 1 John 5 and 2. By this we know that we love the children.
How do we love? Because you saying I just love my brother and I'm good. So, but what is love and how do I love? Go ahead.
By this we know that we love the children of the Most High.
Go ahead.
When we love the Most High and keep His commandments.
We keep His commandments. That's how we love. So when we telling a brother about fringes, about things like that, yeah, we talk about it too, because that's in the scriptures. But we don't hinge on that. It's the commandments that we can keep on this side. We're in captivity. So that's why the whole thing that was brought out about Deuteronomy 22 against Nate Satan. You want want to just hinge it all on the law, well, what about rape? What about to be able to take a woman by force? That's in the law. You can do that. But obviously, in this time we're in right now, you can't do that.
That's right,
And you don't want to do it.
Right.
That's not, we don't walk around thinking like that. The Bible is instructions as for when those type of things happen. We living in this world. And okay, so it happens. What do? I took his daughter in the field. What do? Should he kill me? We don't. What do we do? What's the scripture? We got the Bible. We go right there. Tell you exactly what needs to happen. I give him a certain amount of money, and she's my wife, and I can't let her go. And we live and we good, right? Now, if his daughter was betrothed, that's a whole different story. But that's all the law. Don't try to make it seem like we crazy from saying that. That's all the law. Read that one more time.
This is 1 John 5:2. By this we know that we love the children of the Most High. When we love the Most High and keep His commandments.
Keep going.
For this is the love of the Most High, that we keep His commandments. And His commandments are not grievous.
And His commandments are not. Read it one more time.
This is okay, hold on 1 second. For this is the love of the Most High, that we keep His commandments.
Keep His commandments. Go ahead.
And His commandments are not grievous.
And His commandments are not grievous. What is grievous? It's not. His commandments aren't hard. His commandments aren't labels. If you in the right spirit, you want instruction. You need instruction. And He gave it to you right there. It's not hard. It's just as easy as going to that book, figuring it out, boom. And not only the book, the way the book is compartmentalized, chapter, verse, you can remember it. Leviticus 20 and 13. Man shall not lie with man. You have those numbers and that you go straight in there. What other book is outlined like that? A biology book isn't outlined like that.
Right.
You can damn near remember the whole book based off of the way it's set up. That's spiritual. His commandments are not grievous. His word is not grievous. Thou shalt not kill. That's easy. For some reason, not eating swine is hard as hell. But that's just because you're rebellious. And the Lord, it's not grievous because the Lord gave you chicken. If you want a sandwich, chicken, turkey, there's turkey pastrami, you got all these choices. It's not hard. You got turkey bacon, which is way better for you than regular bacon.
Got all that salt in it.
Again, from you not processing things properly through your body. And that, once again, that's part of being spiritual too. Believe it or not, the way you eat, before you actually start, when you're obeying these laws, statutes, and commandments, there's food laws, land laws, that type of stuff. So once again, it goes right back into what that brother was saying. Like, it's hard as hell for you to reject freaking pork. But you don't understand that you'll have a nasty ass digestive system.
But can I say,
bro?
But you know what is hard? To set up this crime syndicate where you going around town killing people and shit like that. Where you gotta set up this whole drug ring. That's hard. Keeping the law, statutes, commandments, that's not hard. That's easy. All I gotta do is go to the book to get understanding. You get the feeling of some sort of homosexual tendency. You wanna, what's going on? Should I do this? Should I not do it? It's right there. Don't do it.
That's right, Aki.
Don't do it. It's that simple, man. It's just our people so damn rebellious, man. They don't want to go back. They don't want to go back and read for themselves and search it out. They always focus on, they always want somebody else to go tell them, you know what I'm saying? Oh, man, brother, you good, man. Hey, man, eating pork. I mean, yeah, we weren't supposed to do that back in the day, man. But, man, that was in the Old Testament. No, man, he comes in the whole road.
It's too much compromise.
Proverbs 17 and 15. He that justifies the wicked and he that condemneth the just, even thy both are abomination to the Lord.
Even thy both are abomination to the Lord. Reread that from the top, brother.
He that justifies the wicked.
He that justifies the wicked justifies homosexuality, justifies eating all the abominable foods, justifies adultery, justifies that you don't gotta curse your people out. Keep going.
And he that condemneth the just.
And he that condemns the just people, the people that do the right thing, the right way, the upright, keep going.
Even they both are abomination.
Even they both are an abomination unto the Lord, man. You filthy.
That's right, Akia.
You still filthy if you're going off according to the law, statutes, and commandments, man.
And if I can say this, that's you niggas that's trying to bring the black community together, still stuck on that title. That's how brainwashed a lot of you are. Y'all still stuck on this thing of being black. Right. You know, or even not even having a proper understanding of Hebrew. Then even when y'all listening to that damn son nigger.
Right.
I'm a Hebrew. There's Hebrew Edomites, Ammonites, Moabites, Israelites. It's not just one Hebrew. When you're explaining the category here, like that go to show y'all don't listen to nothing, man. When it comes to breaking down these scriptures, and that's why you can't justify these wicked ass people who think they understand the world the way they want to.
Own vain opinion.
Right, man. You can't justify the wickedness, man, because the Most High, He isn't wickedness, man. He doesn't create wickedness. You know, He created people to do what they're gonna do to destroy them, but that's all of the Most High's movie, man.
That's right,
But you want to be rebellious. You don't want to listen to the law, statutes, and commandments. You don't want to listen to the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. For that, He gonna kill you, man.
That's right.
That's right.
This is Proverbs 3 and 5. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart.
Trust in the Most High with all thy heart, which is your mind. Keep going.
And lean not unto thine own understanding.
Lean not into thine own understanding. So, man, you don't know shit, man. You are stupid. You don't know nothing.
That's right, Akia.
Lean not into your own understanding, man. This is the only understanding that you're supposed to lean toward, which is the word. The word of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. He set a standard for you to follow. And if you don't want to follow it, if it's like the brother was going into, man, you got a line drawn, man. Either you're going to be on this side or you're going to be on this side. If you want to be on this side, you have a chance that you can be saved. If you want to be on this side, you got a 100% chance that you're going to be destroyed.
That's right.
So what side do you want to be on, man?
That's right, Akia.
You can't have one foot in and one foot out like this. You got to be one or the other.
Right.
You can't be lukewarm, you're going to get spewed out.
That's right, Akia.
Yeah, go on.
Okay. This is verse 6. In all thy ways, acknowledge Him.
In all thy ways acknowledge Him, man.
Everything you do, man.
Eating, sleeping, what you're supposed to do when you wake up, what you're supposed to do when you go to sleep, the way that you handle certain situations with your woman, the way you handle situations with your family, with your brethren, what you're supposed to be doing as a man of the Lord, which is not supposed to be taking the winters off, doing the work, prophesying to the wind like we doing right now. Ain't nobody out here listening to us. But you know what? The Most High He knows what we're doing, and we're doing what He said, prophesying to the wind.
That's right.
You going?
And He shall direct thy path.
And He will direct thy path, man. He's going to lead you the right way. And the way that He leads you is by following His word. So you know how to handle certain situations. So you don't get caught up in bullshit. You don't get caught in a situation where it's a life or death situation because you didn't put yourself in that environment to begin with. Because you already had it in your mind of what you were supposed to do before you got in that situation. Go ahead.
This is verse 13. I'm going to jump down to 13. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom.
Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, man. And what is wisdom?
The application of knowledge.
It's the application of knowledge, which is fearing Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai.
That's right, man.
And when you fear Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, that's when you have reverence for Him. You have respect for Him. So if you have respect for Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, you will respect His word.
That's right, Akia.
Full role, not half of it.
Too much compromising going on.
Right.
If I can say this too, brother, like if you know people believe in karma, you know what I'm saying? What goes around comes back around. It tells you that you reap what you sow in the scriptures. You believe, man, if you're doing wickedness to somebody, man, somewhere down the line, it's gonna come back on you. Right. And I'm saying that's from a worldly point of view. People believe that. Where do you think it came from?
Ooh, I got a good one. Lamentations. Yeah, go ahead and bring that precept out. Chapter 3, starting
This is-
verse 30.
This is Proverbs 4 and 7. Wisdom is the principal thing, therefore get wisdom.
Get wisdom.
And with all thy getting, get understanding.
With all thy getting, understand what the
precept, right?
wisdom is saying. Understand what Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is saying, man, because you can have somebody who knows a buku amount of scriptures, but doesn't understand one of them.
Con.
That doesn't mean anything then, man. If you don't understand what the Lord is saying, how could you apply it to your life? That's what you're supposed to do with the scriptures. The scriptures is meant for you to remember them, but also the most important aspect about it is getting that understanding so you can apply it to your everyday life, man.
God.
Do you have more on that, brother?
No.
Okay.
Yo, because if I could say this, man, it just be simple things like a person coming up saying, I'm a Christian, I believe in God, I believe in Jesus Christ, I believe he died for our sins, but then when you ask a person, simple things like, what does the word Christian mean? Which means the anointed ones. Or what does Jesus mean? When they say that, when they coming from the book, they don't even come from the book. They just come speaking out their damn mouth from their heart.
Own vain opinion.
You know, and that I tell you right now, man, the brothers in the Atlanta camp, man, I love when they play people on their level of intelligence, man.
I know, brother.
I love watching them brothers, man. They come out, man. They ask you these direct questions. If you can't answer it, man, or take the time out to listen to what we got to tell you. We coming out this book. We're not coming from our emotions or our hearts. We're not telling you according to what we think it is. That's what we trying to do. But then you just got, once again, that's testing a person's spirit right there too. You see if a person ready to listen, some people ready to debate, it just goes back and forth after a while, man. Yeah, brother.
This is Proverbs 28 and 26, verse 26. He that trusteth in his own heart is a fool.
Oh, keep going.
But whoso walketh wisely, he shall be delivered.
He shall be delivered, he who walketh wisely, man. And if you trust in your own heart, if you trust in your own heart, man, you a damn fool, man. Because your heart, and the scripture tells you, man, your heart deviseth mischief all the time, man.
Okay.
You gotta fight off demons all day. So if you trust in what's in your own mind and what you're saying is right because you thought about it, who the fuck is you? You ain't nobody. You ain't shit. The Most High said he could bring old rocks to prophesy if he wants to, man. You're not nothing. So what's going on in your own little feeble mind?
That's right,
You're not gonna. What does that have to do with compared to who created the heavens, who created the earth, who created you? Has to say, man. Go to bring it up.
This is Jeremiah 17 and
Just a quick point to that. That's beautiful the way the brother brought it out, because once you start thinking like that, one of the first things you'll say, or your birthday comes around, you'll say, what the fuck am I celebrating my birthday for?
Right.
Who am I? In the whole scheme of things, why do I need to be celebrated? What have I done for, one, the world, two, for the nation, three, just for my family? What have I done that's worthy of celebration? The scriptures say our righteousness is as filthy rags. Right there, you ought to just start cutting that bullshit out right there.
That's a good point. That's really serious, man, because I mean, you ain't shit.
I ain't think about it like that.
You know what I'm saying? You celebrating your birthday, you celebrating another year that you on this earth and you in captivity, man. You know what I'm saying? You under these so-called white man's rulership all damn day. You celebrating your birthday for you being in captivity. People are killed for lack of knowledge, man.
That's right.
They don't understand.
if I could say something, man, I was listening to Neely Fuller on the way to work
You're gonna
today.
be destroyed.
That's right.
That's right. I was listening to Neely Fuller on the way to work today, man. He brought up a good point. What do we have to celebrate as Judites, as Israelites? We don't have anything to celebrate. We're in a low ass estate. We can't even get the foods that we want. We gotta pay double just to eat right. That's right. You know what I'm saying? They got McDonald's out there. They got Burger King out there just for $1. You know, that's what you gotta rely on because you don't get enough money as it is. You helping the white man get billions of dollars and he only giving you a penny back.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So what's there to celebrate? You celebrate because you got a bonus?